Hello everyone, I'm Jeff Tucker, Product Manager for the Design System Group here at GitLab. We're going to take a look at our 17.7 milestone plans this afternoon. So we've got two key themes for this milestone. We're going to continue fixing structural issues in the GitLab CSS that are preventing widespread adoption of design tokens. And we're going to start working with cross-stage teams to roll out our new dark mode design vision. So starting on the design side, when we do transition dark mode out of experimental and into beta, we're going to need to start providing formal support according to our feature maturity guidelines. Now we know the quality of these experiences isn't quite up to where we want it to be right now, so we can minimize our potential support burden by polishing these dark mode experiences on high traffic pages while we're still in this experimental stage. We are going to work directly with designers from some of our key groups to ensure that their pages provide a satisfactory dark mode experience. So why are we following this heavier lift process rather than just asking other teams to run with it? This will allow us to do three things. It'll ensure that we can validate our design vision against more areas of the product and iterate as needed. It'll help us validate our design token inventory and iterate on that as needed. And it'll help us learn what kind of support and documentation teams need so that they can start self-serving. The other area in design is going to be to finish applying the dark mode vision to each of our pajamas components in both the development component library as well as the Figma UI kit. As a reminder, here's the design direction. Both the UI kit and the component library are in really good shape, so we expect to wrap this up within this milestone. And in fact, the Figma UI kit, we launched the dark mode support for this just earlier this week. So now designers are going to have access to standard components that have variations in their theme that you can easily switch between. So we've got a standard modal component here, standard modal component here, but this one, the appearance is switched to dark mode. And one really cool capability in Figma is that if you go up to the page level, you can change the entire page, and all of the components within that page will respect that setting. So this is going to help designers a ton as they look to build out experiences that work in both light and dark mode. However, we don't have any docs for this yet. So one of the goals that we've got for this milestone is to start adding some of that initial dark mode guidelines so that designers are able to make the most out of this new capability. On the development side, we are going to continue fixing some of the structural issues. One of those is originating in the way that our system is built off of Bootstrap. A lot of the resets and variables have made their way through most of the CSS, and so we have been working to ensure that those sources of truth are coming from the design system and our design token inventory rather than the original Bootstrap variables.scss file. Once we've got that in place, we still have a host of colors in the product to migrate to ensure that they're using design tokens. Again, looking at things like legacy classes or legacy approaches to styling text that do not use tokens in the way that we would like them to be used, and especially don't enable dark mode as we get further along. So the engineering team is going to be looking to do some refactoring to ensure that we have all of those coming from, again, the single source of truth out of Pajama's design system. So those are our plans for the 17.7 milestone. If you have any questions, any feedback, please reach out. We're happy to chat.